Okay, so the recording has begun. This is day number 3, week 3 of our journey together. Day 3, week 3 of our journey together, and it's definitely a delight to have each and every one of you here in the class. We're going to begin with mathematics. Today is definitely Wednesday, and that's Wednesday the 14th of September, 2022. The subject we're going to begin with is mathematics. The topic or the theme is mathematical concepts. And we're going to begin with section 1. And section 1 today is going to be on perimeter and area. Alright, so first of all, let me just ask, how was the day, Aaliyah? How did the day go? Aaliyah Archer, how was your day?
It was good.
It was good. What did y'all learn today in class?
Well, we did in math class, we did percentages.
Oh, okay. Was it anything like what we did yesterday or different?
It was exactly like we did yesterday.
What? Wow. So you were able to answer and participate?
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah, so,
That's
and it
good.
was easy.
Oh, wow. That's good. Wow. That's excellent. Um, Divine, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Fine, thank you. I like that. How was your day?
It was good.
That's good. All right. What school you attend?
Anatol Rogers.
Anatol. So no stopping today, right? I hope.
No, sir was calm on the campus.
Oh, that's good. That's refreshing. That's good. What grade are you in?
9.
In grade 9. Okay, that's true. Anatol do senior and junior. Okay. Um, Deshaun, it's nice to have you back. Deshaun Adderley.
So
Okay, that's good. How about Noel? Noel Lewis. How was your day?
it was good.
That's good. All right. That's excellent. And Noel Lewis. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
All right. How was your day, sir?
It was good.
It was good. What school do you attend, Noel?
C.I. Gibson.
CI Gibson. Oh, wow. What grade are you in?
11.
Grade 11. Wow. So you are um almost done. Almost done. My advice to you is don't let no one um cause you not to finish. Don't get distracted. Even if they provoke you, don't get into any problems. That happens a lot. Otessa. Otessa Aubrey. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing great. Um, how was your school today?
I wasn't able to go to school today.
What happened?
I still sick.
Oh, okay. So I wish you all the best in your recovery. Thanks for coming today, even though you're feeling under the weather. And who else like to speak to? Miss Butler, Shazmin Butler.
Yeah.
Any TikToks today?
Bgcse.
We could see. All right, we could see. All right. And if anyone you don't know, that's Shazmin. She is the TikTok queen. Um, and Rikia, how are you? Rikia, how are you doing? I'm not hearing from Rikia Rule. Okay, so I think we're ready to start. Um, let's see what she said. Oh, and Rashadane Gibson, how are you doing?
Good.
Good. What school do you attend, Rashadane?
College.
Grand Key. Rashadane, you all the way from Grand Key?
Yes, sir.
Wow, it's so good to have you here. All right, I feel privileged to have you in the class. It's good to have you from all the way from Grand Key. Look at that. I hope wish you all the best. All right. So let's begin. Perimeter and area. Anyone ever heard about perimeter and area before?
Yes,
No? Yes. Okay. All right. So let's dive into the. We're gonna begin with some prerequisite information first. So prerequisite information. So when we say prerequisite information, what I basically mean is that that's information that we need. Or information that we need in order to answer the questions that I will be giving you. All right. So prerequisite information. All right. So the first thing is we want to define what we mean by perimeter. What do we mean by perimeter? Anyone want to give it a try? What do we mean by perimeter?
Outside the circle.
Outside the circle? You mean that circumference?
Like around something.
What, Amia? I'm Presta. At least a good
Yeah.
afternoon.
Oh, sorry. Good afternoon.
Fine. How was today?
Today was good, actually. Day was actually good.
All right. Yeah, I wanted to at least formally, welcome you. I did that to the rest of them. Um, yeah, how someone is saying circumference, that's for circle. Perimeter, what do you mean by perimeter?
Distance around an object.
Say it
like
again.
to just add something.
To add something. Okay, that's involved in it. I heard Deshaun saying something. I wonder what he's saying. Go ahead, Deshaun. No, no, nothing from Deshaun. Mia, I think you're saying something.
I was saying, this was just a guess. Like, perimeter means like around something.
Around something. All right, that is close to it as well. Okay, Antoine,
What
any
am-
idea?
Pardon?
Any idea what perimeter is?
Nose.
No.
The distance.
The distance. I like that. I like that. That's a good definition. So the perimeter is basically the sum of all of the, let's say, the sizes or the lengths of a shape or object. Or we'd say the distance around it is the distance around an object. And when we say distance, we mean total distance, right? So it's the total distance around an object. So we mean by perimeter. Okay. So we could find a different color. And then, so that's perimeter. The next thing that we need is we need area. So area, right? Now area is, with that one, we are going to basically divide it into two. So we're going to talk about the area of a rectangle. Let's do area of a square first. Area of a square. And we're going to do area of a rectangle. Now the area of a square, the formula for area of a square, anyone know? Area of a square formula.
The measurement.
Say it again. Oh, my screen is small.
Measurement of a surface.
The measurement of a small surface. I want the formula. Hey, Jasmine.
Uh,
How are you? Good to
Good.
see you today. We have a formula for area of a square. That's gonna be what? No one knows. Someone in there got it though.
I know what it is, but I just want to say I feel like we did this exact same thing before.
It's the exact same thing before.
Yes, sir. Like even the area of a square, I feel like we did that before.
Yeah, so what's the formula?
Anyway, it's length times width, but I haven't
I
done
try to ask you instead of just
Yeah.
ask the types.
Yeah, we could use length times width, but I gave you all something different. I mean, it's not really different, but I said it in a different way. It's A times A, right?
What?
S square.
Oh, sorry, I use SA. Yeah, S times S, which is S squared. But it's the same thing, length times width. I'm not going to, um, make it difficult. Same thing, length times width. And then with rectangle, it's gonna be what? Length times width as well. So let me say length times width. Let me draw or insert an animation as you can see what I'm talking about. So let's say that this is our rectangle, okay? And so the length is always the longest side. So that's important to know. The length is the longest side. So we're gonna call this one L. That's the length. Let me actually put the word so you could actually see. The length is the longest side, so I'm going to um, put it like this. So this is the length. Sorry, let me do it such that you see clearly what I mean. So this side is going to be the length of the rectangle because it's the longest side, and then this side is going to be the width of the rectangle. So if you're trying to find the area of a rectangle, it's going to be length times width. The length of the triangle of the rectangle multiplied by the width of the triangle. Not triangle, rectangle. Okay. So the next thing that we need is we need to know that area is typically measured in units squared. So area. So note, this is something to note.
Do we have to write the width as length?
Say it again, one more time. Say it one more time, please.
Do we have to draw that rectangle with the length times width?
Yes, Miss Randasia Gibson. Yes, we do. So then, Rashadane. Thank you. What I said? I probably
Randasia.
Randasia. Thank you, Rashadane Gibson. Yes, Rashadane. So note that area is measured in units squared. For example, we're looking at centimeter squared. So we're looking at centimeter squared. Or we're looking at say meters squared, but it's always squared, okay? Area is always measured in units squared. So this is the prerequisite information that you would need for answering this question or dealing with this particular perimeter and area question. The first thing you need to know is that perimeter is the sum of all the sides. The sum of all the sizes of a shape. The sum of all the lengths of a shape. I like the last part better. It is the distance around an object. Okay, that's the best definition here. And we have to add up all the sides of the shape. And then we'll get the perimeter. The area of a square is length times width. So the length times the width. But the thing about the square is that the length is the same thing as the width. Because all sides are equal in the square. And then we have area of a rectangle, which is going to be length times width as well. And note that area is always measured in units squared. So at the end of the answer, you're going to see us put centimeters squared or meters squared. That's because that's how area is measured. Units squared. Excuse me. Alright, so let's begin with the actual example. So first example. So example 1.
Can I screenshot because I'm on area?
Alright, sure.
Can you go back? Because I wasn't. Never mind.
Sure.
I wasn't finished.
Go ahead. You could take a picture, a screenshot of it. So for those who are new, what you're doing is you have a book open and a pen, and you're taking down the notes that I provide. Mr. McKinsey, I didn't receive any notes from you last. McKinsey, I didn't receive any notes from you last night. When are you gonna send the notes? Hello, Mr. McKinsey, Latre. Are you there?
Yeah, so
Yes, I didn't receive any notes from you last night. Are you able to send them tonight?
I'll try to.
Okay, you have my number, or should I give it to you?
Can you give me a number?
Say it again.
Can you give me your number?
Okay.
Good afternoon.
Hey, Frank Pong. The number is 426-8891. All right, I would like to see your notes to see that you're following along, all right?
You can repeat that, please?
I said I would like to see your notes so I could be able to see that you're following along. The number I just placed inside the chat, it is 426-8891.
Okay.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Latre. Okay, so let's move on to the next slide.
I'm not done yet. I almost finished.
Take a screenshot of it for me, please, because we have to move. All right, so let's move on. So, example number 1. Perimeter and area. right.
This is unrelated, but I just was googling because I noticed for some reason people don't really like. You didn't really say what an error was, so I googled it and they were like the amount of space in a two-dimensional shape. But then I said, isn't volume the amount of space? So I googled volume, they're like the amount of space in a three-dimensional
Yes.
shape. So why do we need the two of them? Can't we just use one?
Because one helps us find the other. So area is gonna help us to find volume. Because essentially what area is adding on, I'm sorry, what volume is adding on an next dimension. So when you have, for example, when you have a shape, right, whose base looks like this, right? Because because we already know principles of how to find um, the area of a two-dimensional shape, it's going to help us when we extend it to the third dimension. All right.
Yeah, that makes sense. I just realized area is volume is area times height.
Exactly. Yeah. All right. All right. So okay. So let's begin. All right. So the diagram below shows an L-shaped plot of land. So let's draw this L-shaped plot of land here. So I'm gonna try and draw it. Hopefully we have um, enough space to make sure it's decent. So there we have this side. We're gonna twist it this way. Okay, good. Um, I don't.
Excuse me, do we have to draw that?
Yes, you're drawing the diagram. Yes, that's definitely a part of it. Thank you for that question. So much for your moment. Okay, good. All right, so this is our L-shaped um, figure. All right. Um, and so let's start labeling it, right? So this one is going to be. Let me put this over on the side after. So this one is going to be. Let's say that this one is. This side we have 27 meters. Let's say that that's the case. And then let's say on top we have 34 meters. Let's say that this is X. Let's say that this is 26 meters. And let's say that this is 48. Alright? Alright, so what we do not know is we do not know what this side is, so let's call that Y. And we do not know what this side is, the length of this side, so we call that X. Okay, so let's ask our first question. And so the first question is calculate so they want us to calculate the length of x. Alright, so we want to calculate the length of x. So let's look at that, right? So if we're looking at x, right, we notice that this entire thing right here, let me show you. You have to be paying attention for this one. This entire length right here, all of this right here, is x. The whole thing is x. Now, x is made up of, so this entire thing is x, so let's just make that clear. So if we look on this side, this part here is 34 meters, and this part here is 26 meters. So if we were to have, say, a white line, this one right here, if we were to draw it in, right? If we take the white line that corresponds with this white line right here. So if this is 26 meters, then that means that this is also 26 meters. And that means that this is also 26 meters right here. Okay? And then we're going to use, say, let's use an orange line. And this orange line, right? How long is the orange line? Can anyone tell me? How long is the orange line?
It's 34 meters.
34 meters. So this part is the orange line, which is going to be 34 meters as well. So my question is, I know that this part here is 34 meters, and I know this part here is 26. So what is the length of x? What is the
Can you repeat that again, please?
I'm saying I know that this is 34 meters because the one above it is 34. And I know that the bottom, I know right here is 26 because the top is 26.
60 meters.
So what is, how did you get 20, how did you get 60? What did you do? How are you going to get x, the entire length?
You have the 34 plus 26.
Anyone agree with him? He's saying 34 meters and 26 meters. Anyone agree with that?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yes. But I know you said no.
I said
You agree? Okay. Do you think he's making sense or no? That's a bad idea.
I don't really know, to be
No.
honest.
All right. Shazmin, help us out. Save the day.
Yes.
You think that his idea is right?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. But we're trying to find x. X is the length of this entire line, right? It's combined with the orange and the white. So yes, he is correct. That was Chris Ramming, right?
That was Noel.
Oh, Noel. Yes, Noel is right. X is actually going to be equal to 34 meters plus 26 meters. Right?
60.
Which is 60, yeah. So 34 plus 26 meters is going to be equal to 60 meters. So that is the length of x because we added the 34 meters here and the 26 meters here. Any questions on how we got x? Any questions on how we got x?
So why we have to add 34 and 26?
Well, because x is, very good question. X is the length of the entire line. Okay? And this entire line is made up of 34 meters and 26 meters. So in order to find the length of the entire line, we must add them. Does that make sense or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anyone else?
Also,
Go ahead.
so we have
Do
to.
you always have to add?
Always have to add. Yes.
Excuse me.
Yes, Albany.
What if like we want to hide the width instead of the length?
What if we add what? Go ahead, Albany. Could you say?
A width.
Say it again.
The width.
What if we add the width?
No.
Go ahead. What if we add what?
Never mind.
I'm really trying to understand your question. Ask it again.
What if like we have the width?
The width. Okay. We're gonna do it for y. All right. Y is gonna be a different one, so you could be able to see it like this. Okay. So we already got x. X is 34 plus 26. Amaya is gonna ask the question before I explain something else.
I was saying, so when we have to find y, we have to add 48 and 26.
No. Y is a shorter distance. So we're gonna come to that right now. All right. So so 4 and 6 is 10. 3 and 4 is 3 and 1 is 4 plus 2 is 6. So the answer is 60. And I want you to understand why we are adding 34 and 26. Like, it's because this line and the top one are the exact same thing. They're the exact same length. So if we know what the top one is, we definitely know what the bottom is, because they're the exact same line. They are parallel to each other and they have the same length. So that's why we add them here. Now, so let me erase this. Let me erase that. Erase that. Okay, now we need to find what y is. So we already know that x is equal to, what is x equal to?
60.
60.
Very good, x equal to 60. Now we're trying to figure out, hey, what is y? Now, y is actually this length right now. Let me use a different color. Let's say we use baby blue. So y is actually this length right there. Alright, this is y. This is the length y. Now, what we do know is that what we do know is that this whole entire part, this is actually meters by the way. What we do know is that this whole entire part right here, all the way down, is how much meters?
48.
48.
48. Very good. So that means all of this is 48. So if all of that is 48, the same one right there, excuse me, that means that all of this is 48 as well. So what we also know is we know that this green portion, how long is the green portion?
48.
No, 48 is the entire thing, the entire length.
Oh, 27.
Say it again.
27.
Yes, it's 27. 27 meters. And the reason why it's 27 is because this side is also 27. So both of them are 27. So you have 27 and 27. Now, if we know that the green and the blue combined, what does the green and the blue combined gives us all together?
48.
48, right? Because this is 48. So the green and the blue combined gives us 48. So the question is, if we want to find out what the blue is, we know that all together they're 48. But and we know that one is 27. If you want to find what the blue is, what are we going to do in order to get the blue bar?
Subtract 27 from 48.
Excellent. Very good. Who said that?
This Jada.
Jada. Oh, Jada Bridgewater. Very good. Excellent. So we're going to subtract. I mean subtracting because this entire thing is 48. We know that. This part is 27. If you want to figure what's left, we need to subtract. Okay, so let me okay, so that's something. So that's what we need to figure out. The length of, excuse me, the length of y. All right, Mr. Gaston Jackson, are you there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, please make sure your mic is muted and you're not speaking.
Okay. No problem. All right.
All right, the length of y. Now, the length of y, how do we say he's going to get y again? Going to do what?
Subtract.
Subtract. Very good. So the length of y is going to be y is equal to so y equals to 48 meters minus 27 meters. And y is equal to, what is 48 minus 27?
21.
21. 48 minus 27. 8 minus 7 is 1. 4 minus 2 is 2. So it's actually 27. 21 rather meters, just like she said. All right, any questions on this, Mr. Jevin Ferguson? Any questions for me? Mr. Jevin Ferguson? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Any questions for me?
No, sir.
Okay. I didn't receive any notes from you last night. When are you gonna send the notes for me?
I could send them tonight.
Okay. Do I need to give you my number or?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me put in the chat. My number is 426-8891. Please send in the class notes for me, please. And anyone else who did not send their class notes yesterday, please do that for me, please. All right, so that's 21. So the answer is 21. Okay, now next up we have, that's the length y. So y is equal to 21. So let's make a note of that. So y is equal to 21. So y equals to 21 meters. So I put it here, 21 meters equal to y. So x is 60 meters and y is 21 meters. So the next thing that they want us to do, as we calculate the length and the width, is that they want us to figure out, hey, what is the perimeter of the plot of land? So the next question asks for the perimeter of the plot of land. Now, how are we going to find out the perimeter of this plot of land?
We add 60 plus 21.
Say it again.
Like, do we add 60 plus 21 or take away it?
You want the perimeter. So the perimeter is what? The length of what?
Add all the numbers outside.
Yeah, add all of the numbers on the outside. So that's the perimeter. Now we do not include this 27 in the inside, okay? So don't include that. Don't include this 27 on the inside. Alright? So when you're doing your working for that, don't include the 27 on the inside. So let's add them all together. We have 60 meters. So 60 meters plus 27 meters plus 34 meters plus 21 meters plus 26 meters plus 48 meters. So that's 48, 26, 21, 34, and 27, and 60. Alright, so P is going to be equal to what? We add all them up together. Alright.
216.
Say it again.
216.
216. That's Antoine.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Okay, you sound confident in that answer. Nothing wrong with that. 216. That sounds right. Let's see. We're going to use our calculator. So our numbers are 60 plus what? Plus 27 plus 34 plus 21 plus 26 plus 48. And the answer is 216. 216. Very good, Mr. Antoine. 216. That's the perimeter of this shape, which is 216 meters. So 216 meters. Alright, so next up we have okay, so let me just ask Frank Pong, you understand how I got that? The perimeter. Not hearing from Frank Pong. But I know, you understand how I got the perimeter?
Me?
But I know, did you understand how we got the perimeter?
Yes, sir.
Alright, Avery, how you doing?
I'm good.
Okay, do you understand how we got the perimeter?
Yes, sir. And I'm sorry for joining late. I accidentally deleted my Zoom thinking I was opening it.
Oh, okay, no problem. Let me ask a question. When are you planning on sending the notes? I didn't get anything last night from you.
Oh, okay. I'll send it right now.
Okay, thank you so much for staying around.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so the next one is the last one. Anyone can guess what you think we want? I think the last question is going to be about what?
The area?
The area, very good. So you're going to find the area of this shape. How do we do that? Easy. Just don't make it hard. So this is IV, fourth one. So you want the area of the plotted line. So you want the area of this plotted line. Alright, so that's what we want.
Excuse me.
Yes, ma'am.
Do we have classes tomorrow? Because if I remember correctly, I think my grandma was telling me that we don't have it on Thursday and Friday.
Who's this speaking?
Divine.
Divine. We have class on Monday through Thursday. Alright?
Okay.
We don't have
Okay,
class
thank
on,
you.
yeah, we don't have class on Friday. We don't have class on Saturday. We don't have class on Sunday. But Monday through Thursday. Okay? Alright. Any questions, Divine, on this parameter?
No, sir.
No, sir. Okay. Alright, so let's continue. So now we
I
got.
have a question.
Go ahead, Saturday. Go ahead.
Why did we have to subtract for y but add for x?
Very good question. Okay, so for x, let me why we had to add. So for x, we already have what this is. We know that this length right here is 34. So that means that this length right here is also this length right here. Oh, that might look weird. Let me use another ink so you can see what I'm saying. Let me use let's use orange. So we know this side right here, right? What's the length of this side, Rashad?
Pardon?
What's the length of this side, the one in orange? Right there.
34.
34. So that means that the one below it is also how much?
34.
34. Very good. Now we know that this side right here, if we do this right here, how much is that?
26.
26. Very good. So how much is the one below?
26.
26. So if you want to try to find the total length, what are we going to do with the 34 and 26?
Add.
We have to add them. Very good. But y is different. Okay? With y, it isn't like we know what this is and we know what y is, or we know what this part is and we know what the top part is. No. For y, we don't know what this blue part is, and we don't know what half of this is either. So, but what we do know is that we know that this side is 27, and so if this side is 27 right here, right, this side would also be 27. So this is 27. So we only have to figure out what the blue part is. That's the only thing that's missing. Alright? We know the entire thing's supposed to be 48. So if this is 27, and we know that the entire thing is 48, in order to get the blue part, we must subtract. Alright? We can't add. Alright? So that's why we add for the first one, but for the second one, we subtract. Does that make sense, Mr. Shadley?
Can you repeat? You keep on breaking up.
I was saying, for this portion right here, we know that this is 27, but we know that the entire thing is 48. Alright? The entire thing is 48, but only this part is 27. So what should be the blue part? Shouldn't we subtract it to get the blue part?
Yes, sir.
Because we know the entire thing is 48, and we know that this is 27. So in order to get the blue part, we must subtract. So that's why for y we subtract, and for x we add. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, so now we want the area of the plot of land. We want the area of the plot of land. So in order to get the area of the shape, what must we do? Any ideas? We want the area of the shape. Any ideas on how we can get the area of this shape?
Multiply?
Yeah, multiply.
Length times width.
Length times width. Okay, well what length times width we gonna multiply?
27 and 21?
27 and 21. And then we should get the answer.
Or 60 and 21?
60 and 21. Okay. Anyone else? What you think? How are we gonna find the area of this?
We're gonna multiply y and x.
Multiply y and x. Okay, thank you. Deja, what do you think?
We're gonna multiply 60 by 48.
And that should give us the area of the entire shape.
Yes, sir. Hold on, wait, never mind. This looks like a compound shape. Never mind.
Okay.
That, okay. What you do is you break this up, right?
Yes.
Then that'll be like a vertical rectangle. That one would be like horizontal rectangle. So you have to multiply 26 by 48 and then 34 by 27. Then you add them together.
Very good. So the last one is the most tricky. Okay, so you have to pay attention for the last one. We're trying to find the area. So let me do it on a separate sheet or slide or whatever. So for the last one, we want to find the area what we have to do is, I really don't want to do this the proper way. So we're trying to find the area, right? The area of this entire shape. So if we look carefully, let me move all the gymnastics without. So if we look carefully at this shape, it's made up of two shapes. Okay, so the first one is a rectangle. So if we cut this in the middle, we have this rectangle. Let's call it rectangle A, and then we have this rectangle here. Let's call this one rectangle B. So in order to find the area of rectangle A, right, we must multiply 27 and 34. So let's do that. We're trying to find the area of rectangle A. So the area is going to be equal to 27 times 34. That's the area of rectangle A, right? 27 meters times what? Times 34 meters. And we have angle on rectangle B. How are we gonna find the area of rectangle B? Remember it's length times width. So how are we gonna find the area of rectangle B?
You could times 26 by 48.
Very good. Multiply 26 by 48. All right, so 26 multiplied by 48. So that's 26 meters multiplied by what? 48 meters. And then after that, we're going to add them. So angle A, sorry, the area is going to be equal to,
So first we have to times 27 times 34 and then times 26 times 48, then add whatever answer we get, add them both together.
yes. All right. So 27 times 34, then 26 times 48. When we multiply 27 by 34, what do we get? 27 times 34. What do we get?
918.
27 times 34 is 918. Very good. Now, 918, remember we have meters here and meters here. So it's going to be what? Meters what? Squared. Plus. What is 26 times 48?
1,248.
Very good. 1,000. Let me multiply that. 1,248. What do we put in the box? Meters squared.
Square.
Now let's add them. So it's going to be 918 plus 1,248. What's your answer?
2,166.
Very good. 2,166. So the answer is 2,166 meters squared. All right, any questions on the last one? What we did to get that answer? Any questions for me? Mr. Trey McKenzie, do you understand what happened?
Can you repeat it one more time, please?
Okay, sure, no problem. So in order to find the area, you mean number 4, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so in order to find the area of the first rectangle, you have to take 27 multiplied by 34. All right, that's the area of the first one, and that gives you 918. And then you have to take the area of angle B, multiply 26 by 48. That's 26 multiplied by 48, and that gives you 1,248. Then after that, you're going to add them two together, okay, to give you 2,166 meters squared, okay? And so that's how we get it. The meters squared come from this M and this M, that's meters squared, and this M with that M, that's meters squared. So that's where the meters squared come from. But then we add them. So we multiply the 27, 34, 26, and 48, and then we add them together to give me the area of the entire shape. Does that make sense, sir? Mr. McKenzie?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
No problem. And who else could I ask? Zaria? You understand what's happening?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. Jazaria, how are you doing?
Okay.
Okay, do you understand how we get our answers?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. Javin Ferguson.
Sir.
Yes, sir. Do you understand how we getting our answers? Or no?
Yes, sir.
All right. How about you, Avery? Mr. Ingram, Avery, you understand what's happening?
Yes, sir.
And Amaya, am I losing you or?
No, you ain't lost me. You're good.
You good? All right. Still above the water. Oh, Shazmin, you drowning still, or are you above water?
I am above water, man.
Oh, okay. Because I saw the other day you was drowning. All right. Okay then, so let's do another example and then we can do that. So, Deja, we clear?
Pardon?
Are we clear?
Crystal?
So we're not multiplying 60 by 48, right?
Yeah, I forgot, but then it just clicked.
Okay, good. All right. All right, so let's begin.
doing exercises now?
Should we? Y'all think y'all ready for exercise, or should I do another example?
Another example, please.
Not the example.
All right, another example. Not yet. What's her name? Albanic. They still need another example, so we still need another example because we don't want to be making no mistakes. All right, so let's go with that. Okay. They should change the color. Change this plot of the land. Make this interesting. That's like it. I like that blue. Oh, nice. All right. Outline though. No outline. Look at that. Y'all getting a free course in what? PowerPoint as well. All in one. It's the all-in-one package. All right. I guess only me find it funny. Okay, no problem. Where's Frank Pong? Frank Pong, Osafo, Osafo. Where are you?
Hey, yeah.
You here? You sure you here?
I had to move like I was on the phone trying to move it on my computer.
Man, sound like you're in the kitchen, man. You don't sound like you're in class. Sound like you're in the kitchen.
Probably I missed a lot of work. That's what I said.
You sound like you're in the kitchen making an next cheeseburger.
Oh, that's a fan.
That's a fan, you sure?
Yes, sir.
That's the microwave, man. You're making an next cheeseburger, man. Y and 47 and X. It's a nice blue. Alright, so I'm gonna call on Shazman. How are we gonna answer? How are we gonna calculate the value of X? Shazman, for example. What is X? How are we gonna get X?
You want me go first?
Yeah, man. Yes, you go first. Miss Confidence.
Oh, God. Okay. It's all right. You see how 27 up there, right?
Yeah, I see.
You bring it down.
Mm-hmm.
Right there on the right. Yeah,
Mathematician in the house. All right, mathematician. All right.
Okay, so now it's oh, we gotta bring this thing down too. We gotta bring the 35 down too.
Okay. All right. So this is 27.
And then 35 over there.
Okay. All right.
Then you add it together and then you find your X.
All right. Wow. Oh my goodness. Y'all are mathematicians in the making already. I'm proud. Okay. So, Amia, she sound like she making sense or she needs some correction?
She sound like she on the right path, you know?
All right. So 35 meters plus 27 meters is going to be what? What is that? 35 plus 27. So 5 plus 7 is what? 12. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. So the answer is 62 meters. Alright, so okay, now we want the length y. Anyone want to volunteer to do y? Any volunteers for y? No volunteers for y? Oh man. Alright, I gotta call names. Antoine, how are we gonna get y?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. How are we gonna get y?
28 from 47.
Very good. We're gonna take away. We know that this entire thing is 47. This entire thing is 47, and we know that this is 28 right now. So let me just show you all again. So the entire thing right there is 20. It's 47. The whole thing is 47. The reason why is because this is 47. All right. So if we want to figure out what is this length, we already know that this one is 28. So we're gonna subtract 28 from 47. So that's gonna be 47 meters minus 28 meters. And what is 47 minus 28?
21.
21 again? No, not
Oh,
21.
I lie, sorry.
Who's that give? Who's that? Who's that? That's what, Deja? Oh.
No,
Aliyah.
not
Aliyah
20.
Archer. Aliyah. Aliyah Archer. Are you there?
Yes, I'm now.
Okay, you understand what's happening?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How about you, Miss Angel? I don't think we've spoken all night. How are you doing?
I'm good.
All right. You understand what's happening?
I understand.
All right. 17 minus 8 is 9. 3 minus 2 is 1. So y is equal to what?
19.
19. Very good. So x is 62. Y is 19. So how are we gonna find the area of the plot line?
In the perimeter.
Say it again.
In the perimeter.
Add them up. That's exactly what we need to do. Add them up. So
You said the area of the what?
no, not area. The perimeter. The perimeter. How are we gonna find the perimeter?
You're gonna add them up.
Very good. Add them up. Chris Ramming, are you there? Chris Ramming.
Yes, sir.
You there? You understand what's happening?
A little bit.
A little bit. Okay. Which part you don't understand?
I get perimeter and area.
Okay. So perimeter is adding up all of the sides of the triangle. Not triangle. All of the sides of the shape. All right, that's perimeter. So P, which is per perimeter, is gonna be what? We're gonna start off with x, right? So it's gonna be what?
So you add all them together.
Yeah, I add now all of them together. So it's 62. Help me out.
47, 35.
Let's go in this direction. So 62.
28.
28.
35.
35.
19.
19.
27.
27.
47.
Very good. 27 and 47. Alright, so let's add all them up. 62, 28, 35, 19, 27, and 47. 62 plus 28 plus 35 plus 19 plus 27 plus 47. What's the answer?
218, I think.
218. Very good. Alright, so that's how we get perimeter. Now the last one is, how are we gonna get alright, no problem, Otessa. How are we gonna get the area? Angela Penniman, are you here? Alright, that's good. Alright, so Mr. Bean, are you here? Mr. Steve.
I'm here.
Okay, you understand what's happening?
Everything clear?
Okay. Now we want the area of the plot of land. So, Deja, how are we gonna get the area of the plot of land? Slowly, not too fast, not too fast. Slowly.
Did you call me?
Deja, yes. How are we gonna get the area of the plot of land?
So we're gonna separate the shape into vertical rectangle, horizontal rectangle.
Good.
And we're going to multiply the length times the width of shape A.
Okay. Which is
to
what?
find that area.
28 times.
28 times 35.
Okay. So it's gonna be 28 meters multiplied by 35 meters. And it added to what?
And we're going to add that to the area of shape B. 27 times 47.
Very good. So 27 meters multiplied by 47 meters. Alright, so the area of the shape is going to be, what is 28 times 35?
980.
So 28 times 35 is 980. So 980 meters plus, what is 27 times 47?
1,269.
So 27 times 47 is 1,269. And then next, what do we do finally? We what?
Add them together and you'll get 2,249.
So when we add them together, we're gonna add 980 meters. Oh, by the way, we forget meters squared, eh? Meters times meters is meters squared, don't forget that. And then here, it's gonna be meters squared. So when we add them, we get what?
249 meters square.
Right, and so that's our final answer. Any questions for me on this?
No, sir.
No? Okay. Thank you. Anyone else? Any questions? Alright, so let's go on. Let's go on to our exercise.
Excuse me.
Go ahead, Albany.
This one look cleaner than the last one.
Say it again.
Like the other one, like had a lot of numbers, but this one have only a little bit of numbers inside the box.
Oh, okay. Alright, look cleaner. Okay. Thank you. All right. So hopefully you all understand what's happening. Matthew, how you doing?
Good.
Good. How was school today?
Good.
Good. Just good. What y'all did in school?
Nothing.
Nothing. What you mean nothing? They ain't teach y'all nothing. I had to teach you something. Hey Matthew,
So pardon me.
what did they teach y'all today?
Nothing really.
Nothing really. Why? What happened? Assembly.
We ain't got teachers like that.
What school do you go to?
Understand comprehensive.
Say it again.
Understand comprehensive.
Arthurstown Comprehensive. Oh, okay, okay. All right. That's interesting. That's different. But at least you come here and you learn, so that's good. Um, and you're able to still keep up. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. That's good.
Yes.
All right. So now it's time for the exercises. So hopefully you all are able to do it. All right. So let's move all of these niceties and change the color. Oh, by the way, this is exercise number 1. Perimeter and area. We are going to change that to this. Should be nice. Look at that, pretty. And yes, ma'am. Good. Very bright. I like that. Pretty. On the side, move that there. Okay. Okay, good. This should be nice. And change this to um the same yellow. Whatever. Uh, okay. All right. So let's begin. So here we have 29 meters, 36 meters. This one is Y. This one is 28 meters. This one is 49 meters. And this one is X. Alright, so I'm going to give you a few moments to calculate it. And then we'll be done. 3 minutes. Once you finish calculating, you can put your answer inside the chat. And the timer has begun. You have 3 minutes to complete this exercise. Like I said, once you finish, put the answer inside the chat. I want everyone.
That's a little bit of time.
That's a little bit of time, eh? That's Jasmine, eh?
Yeah.
Pretty good. How was school anyway today?
Good.
All was calm, right?
Yeah. So.
Oh, that's good. That's good. All right, we already have answers already. Wow.
I have a question.
Yes, mom.
So like, what if we don't add the M? They could like mark it wrong.
Don't add the M.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the M means your unit. So if you don't put it, then there's a possibility that they could take off points. So you have to put your units. But sometimes inside the exam, they have it already there for you in the answer space. So they might have M. They might have the answer, and then might have M on the side of it. So that might be helpful. But sometimes they don't have it, so make sure put it always. Okay. All right, that's time. Are we done, or we need more time?
Need more time.
Need more time.
Need more time. Oh boy. All right. Let me see who's answering.
I'm done.
All right, Divine. Very good. Thank you, Shasmin. Oh boy, love it. Thank you, Frank Pong. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Divine, John. Latre, Mackenzie. Thank you so much. You have answered. That's good. Thank you, Zario. Thank you, Albernique. Thank you, Chris Ramming. Albernique. Thank you. Amia, everything okay? You good you good over there? You good over there?
Huh?
You good over there? Are you struggling?
I struggling just a little mellow today.
I didn't know. Okay, all right. I see Hans in the chat, so I'm like,
I
oh
go
boy.
I'm sorry now.
All right,
I got you.
all right. That's good. Thank you, Avery. Thank you, Zaria. Where's Jada? Antoine, where's the sister?
I on with him tonight.
Oh, you on with him tonight? Oh, so y'all on the same thing. Okay. All right.
So
All right. That's interesting. All right. So you understand it, Miss Jada?
pardon?
So you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's good.
how much time you give us?
How much what?
How much time you give us?
Y'all time ready? Finish? Y'all on borrowed time now. All right. Aaliyah, did you post anything?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Jevin, were you able to post anything?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You confident in your answers or a little shaky?
I confident.
All right, you confident. All right. Noel, how you doing? Noel Lewis.
I ain't finished it yet. I on the last one.
Been the last one. All right. All right. Pathan, how we looking?
Kind of. Music, but it's like living harder.
All right. All right. Okay. Deja, how we looking? Hey, Deja.
Sorry, I'm okay.
You're okay? Okay, all right. Sound like you're in the kitchen, man.
Kitchen.
Yeah, cook something for me and for all of us one time.
I'm not in the kitchen.
We could put our order in the chat. One cheeseburger. The next one, a order of fries. All right. So I think that's majority of us. So let's begin. Okay. So how would you rate this particular question, perimeter and area? You like it or you find it to be hard or difficult? How'd you rate it? Anyone could answer.
You mean this question or like the whole thing in general?
I mean this particular question and how it was taught today, and do you understand it, the level of understanding and stuff? This particular question, you feel like you understand how to do this one, or you think
Yes, I understand. Pretty easy, I guess.
pretty easy? Okay. All right. All right. All right. So let us do it. Let's see. Let's see if we understand. So in order to do x, I think we could breeze through this. In order to do x, we must do what? X equals to someone help me. How are we gonna get x? X is what?
28M plus 36M.
Yes. What does m represent or mean?
Meters.
Meters. Very good. All right, because we could have cm as well. That could work. But here it's in meters because we're dealing with a plot of line. So 36 meters plus say 28 meters. And if we add them, what do we get when we add the two?
64 meters all will
So
be
that's 36
meters.
plus 28. That's going to be 64. 64 meters. Alright, and we have the length of y. Alright, with the y, we're going to subtract. Subtract what? 49 meters minus what? 29?
Yes,
That should give us what? Looks like 20 to me.
20.
Yes, 20 meters. And then for the perimeter is going to be equal to what? I mean, you know x is 64 meters, so the perimeter is going to be what? 64 meters plus what? 29 meters plus what? 36 meters plus, well, y is 20. So it's going to be 20 meters plus 28 meters plus 49 meters. And so when we add them all up together, what y'all got? So we have 64 plus 29 plus 36 plus 20 plus 28 plus 49. That's what? What we got?
226.
226. Very good. 226 meters.
Square.
Square?
Oh,
Yeah.
that.
Not for perimeter. Not for perimeter. Perimeter, we don't do meters squared. Perimeter is just units. Okay, meters.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So we wouldn't put the squared for the length, like for I? No?
No.
No, just area.
No, only area.
Area.
Only areas get that square. Okay.
Okay.
And I know you're probably thinking M and M, but
yeah.
Good question. But this is addition. If you're adding them, we don't do the squared thing. Only when you are multiplying them. So if this is 36m times 28m, then yeah, you would do the squared. Okay. This is addition, so we don't add it. We don't put that squared thing down.
Okay.
All right. Now we have the area. So for this one, we're gonna separate them. This is A. All right. It's gonna be A, and this is going to be B. All right. And so we need to figure out the area of this shape. So the area of this shape is going to be, we're going to do it piece by piece. Someone help me. It's going to be what? It's going to be what? Hello, anyone home? Don't be shy. What are we going to put?
29, take away 29 times 36.
Very good. 29 meters times 36 meters. All right. Plus
28 times 49.
Very good. Plus 28 meters times 49 meters. And so in order to get this, we must in order to get this, we must multiply 29 times 36 is what? That's what? 1,444 meters squared. We're going to add that to 28 times 49. Meters times 49. That's 1,372 meters squared. So when we add them, 1,372 plus 1,444, that's going to be what?
6
2,416 meters what? Meters squared.
F squared.
Yes. Meters squared. Right?
So I have a question.
Go ahead.
Do you only add squared for the area of the plot of land? That's the only time, like the answer for it.
Yes, that's the only time.
Okay.
Very good question. Remember we said in the prerequisite information that we use area. Sorry, for area it's units squared. Units squared. So it's gonna be whatever units is squared for area. Not for perimeter, not for circumference, only for area. Alright, so now we're gonna move on to the next section. And this one should be pretty decent. And I should say simple or let's say easy to understand because probably have done it before in some degree. So you're gonna move on to section 2. We only have a few more moments in math, so let's make it count. So today I want us to look at rounding. Section 2. Rounding. Alright, so let's do that. My person's ever done rounding before.
I do it once, but I forget them now.
You do it once and you forget, okay. Anyone else? Rounding. My person ever did rounding before.
I've done it.
You've done it, okay. Anyone else did rounding before?
Like in grade 6.
In grade 6, okay.
Me too.
Okay.
I've done it too.
You've done it as well. Okay. Alright, so let's consider this particular question. It says, write. Oh, maybe we should talk about prerequisite information before we actually get into it. Okay, so I want to look at significant figures. And like, what do we mean by significant figures? Say it again. Anyone have any idea what we mean by significant figures?
Like it's important?
It's important. Okay. Significant. So the numbers one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are always significant. They are non-zero digits. So non-zero digits are always significant. All right. So if I ask you, so if I ask you, how many significant figures?
Why isn't 9 a significant figure?
Oh, and 9. Thank you. And 9. Notice that we do not include 0 in our significant figures all the time. Sometimes, let me write that down. Sometimes 0 is significant, but not always. Okay, so if I ask you how many significant figures are there in the following numbers, so if I say, remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 are always significant. So if I say 8.9432, how many significant figures does this digit have?
5.
Someone said 5. Let's count it. So 8 is significant, that's 1. 9 is significant, that's 2. 4 is significant, that's 3. 3 is significant, that's 4. And 2 is significant, that's 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this number has 5 significant figures. So if I say 9.173, this digit, or this number, has how much significant figures?
4.
4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's 4 significant figures. Alright, so which is which number is the first? So which numbers are the first two significant figures? So that's another good question. So if I have, let's say I have 6.145, which two numbers are the first two significant numbers or significant figures?
6 and 1.
Very good. 6 and 1 are the first two significant figures. And then what if I have 9.326? Which ones are the first two significant figures?
9 and 3.
9 and 3.
9 and 3. Very good. So 9 and 3 The first two. Significant figures. Okay, so I think we're ready. I think we're ready for our rounding question. Okay, let me know when to move from that. Let me know when to move from that, please.
Can you repeat what you said?
Let me know when to move from it.
How are we supposed to know?
Say it again. All right, when you finish writing, are you done with writing?
So what if other people ain't write it down right now?
Well, once you finish, let me know so that I could gauge from that.
Do we have an X?
What we have in next? Language.
What if you already passed it?
What if I already?
What if you already passed that subject?
What? Oh, we have in language Bgcse and Bgcse. Okay, so that's what we're doing next. All right. So.
Wait. I'm not done.
Not finished. Who's that? Randeja? Take a screenshot of it, please.
Who?
Who's that? Who said they're not finished?
I said that, but not even.
Rashad and
Oh, okay. You finished now? Okay. Alright, so I think we're ready. If you're not ready, let me know. But
I'm not ready.
You're not ready? Okay. Take a screenshot of it for me, please, so that we could
Okay.
move. Alright, so let's continue. We have example 1. Rounding. Alright, so let's look at this. Alright, so let's say they said to write one moment, please. Alright, so the question says write 7.53619 correct to, the first one says A, the nearest whole number. Alright, so we want to take this decimal and we write it correct to the nearest whole number. So anyone have any ideas of how we would do this?
look at the number behind the decimal and see if it's higher than 5. 5 or higher.
Hi, who's speaking?
Sorry.
Zaria. Okay, Zaria. All right, so we want to correct the nearest whole number. So the first thing we're gonna do is we are going to put a circle around 5 because we want it to correct the nearest whole number. 7 is in the ones place. That's a whole number. Everything in behind it is decimal. So the first thing you do is you circle the number right behind 7, and you ask yourself, is this number 5 or greater than 5? If it's greater than 5 or 5, you what? Round up or round down?
Round up.
Round up. But what if it's less than 5?
Stay the same.
Stay the same. Very good. So this number here is actually equal to 5. So what's gonna happen to the 7?
Turn into 8.
Very good. We add 1 to 7. And so what's gonna happen here is that it's gonna be 8. And then what happens to the rest of these numbers?
It turns 0.
They turn 0, but since they say nearest whole number, we don't write it, so the answer is 8. So the answer here is 8. Okay, so that's nearest whole number. The next thing that they want us to do so they want us this in this occasion, they want us to write it to correct to 1 decimal place. So the first thing we're gonna do here, they want it correct to 1 decimal place, right? So the first thing we're gonna do here is we're gonna say 7.53 6 sorry 7.5361 and 9. And so what we're going to do is we're going to circle which number? We want to correct the 1 decimal place. So we're going to circle. We know that 5 is in the 5 is in the place that we're looking for. That's the 1. That's 1 decimal place. So we're going to circle 3. Is 3 greater than 5 or less than 5?
Less than 5.
Less than.
Good. So what do? We what? Leave it as is, right?
Yes, sir.
So what's the answer? 7 point what? 5. Now the rest of these, they turn into 0 and we drop them. So we don't write them. Alright? So the answer is 7.5. Alright, that's that. And they said in the next one that they want us to write it correct to 2 significant figures. Excuse me. We're gonna write it correct to 2 significant figures. Alright, so let's write down the number. That's 7.5361 and 9. What are the first 2 significant figures of this number?
7 and 5.
7 and 5. So we underline the 5 again, because 5 is the second significant figure. and then we circle the number behind it. So we circle the number behind it, which is 3. Again, is 3 greater than 5 or less than 5?
Less than 5.
Less than 5. So what do? We
leave it as it is.
Leave it as is. So it's going to be 7.5. So the answer is 7.5. Let me make this clear so people would know. And the final thing that they asked us to do is that they want us to the last thing that we should do is we want to write it to correct 4 decimal places. So again, what we're going to do is we're going to take 7, 5, 3, 6, 1, and 9. What is the 4th decimal place? What number is in the 4th decimal place?
I can't see the bottom.
Can you see 4
One,
decimal
I think.
places? Can you see 4 decimal places?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You can't see the 7, the 5, and the... Okay, so I'm going to go down. So for this one, we're going to put the answer here. So for this one, we have, again, 7, 5, 3, 6, 1, and 9. So which number is in the 4th decimal place? The 4th decimal place. Which number is in the 4th decimal place?
6.
Which is 1, 2,
1.
3, and 4. So 1. So we underline 1 and then we circle 9. Is 9 less than 5 or greater than 5? 9 is greater than 5, right?
Yes, sir.
So
yes,
we add what? We
A
add
1.
1, right? So
1.
what's the answer?
2.
2. Don't forget the full thing. 7.536 and 1 plus 1 is
2.
2. And we don't write the 9. Alright? So that's our answer for that. Okay. Go ahead.
So for C,
Yes, C.
2 6.
Say it again.
For C is 32 6.
I can't hear you. I hear echo.
For C, right?
Yeah.
What do you mean by 2 significant figures? Like, I don't understand that.
Yeah, that's what I don't get to.
Were you here when we was explaining this?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand this? No way.
Not really.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are always significant figures. Alright? Because they are not 0. These are always significant figures. Now, if we look at 6.14, 6.154, the first two numbers that are significant in these digits are 6 and 1. Look carefully. 6 and 1 are the first two significant figures. When we go to 9.326, the first two significant numbers are what? For Chardonnay and Albany.
9 and 3.
9 and 3. Good. So now when we go to this question, they say write it correct to two significant figures. So what are the two significant figures that the first two?
7 and 5.
Good, 7 and 5. So 5 is the second significant figure. So you're gonna underline that. And then when you look at the number that's behind 5. What's the number that's behind 5?
3.
3. Is 3 less than 5 or greater than 5?
3. Man, less.
Less. So we leave it just like that, right? We don't add 1. You understand
No,
that?
sir.
So the answer is just 7.5. Okay? So that's how you get that. You have to know what two significant figures are. The first two significant figures are 7 and 5 for this number. Then you look at the one at in the back of it to round, okay?
So it just like when you do a number, you look to the right,
Yeah.
and if it higher, you add 1, but if it lower, you don't.
Yes.
Okay.
But you just first have to find the two significant figures first. And then whatever the last one is, you look at the number that's in the back of it to see how to round.
How do you find the two significant figures?
Okay, so like I explained it in the first part, it's always going to be the first two. So for 6.14, what are the first two significant figures?
6 and 1, I guess.
6 and 1, very good. 6 and 1 are the first two significant figures. 9 and 3, what are the first two significant figures?
9 and 3.
Yeah, 9 and 3. How about this one, 9.173, what are the first two?
9 and 1.
Very good. How about 8.9432?
8 and 9.
Very good, 8 and 9. Okay, so that's how we determine it.
Okay, I understand.
All right, good. All right, we're gonna transition over to English. And so let's set up properly for that. All right, hello, Miss Store. How you doing?
Good evening.
Good evening. Good to have you. We are transitioning over to English now. We just was finishing up with the math section. So glad to have you out.
Okay.
All right. All right, so for the English section, let's begin with some important vocabulary words. So today is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, right?
Yes, sir.
Wednesday, the 14th of September. For those who are new to this, you have a pen and a book open, and you are taking down the notes that I provide. And then after class, you're going to send me the class notes. All right, so again, write down the notes that I give you all for math and for English. Take a picture of them and send them to my WhatsApp number. I'm going to put my number in the chat one more time. It's 426-8891. All right? All right, so...
Excuse me, did my mommy send you the notes? I did,
For Charmaine?
Yes, mom. I mean, yes, sir. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
boy. Now I'm a mom now? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Amia, you see they trying to change me into a woman today.
I need to hear it so clearly.
I don't know what's happening. But yes, Mr. Chris Raming. Yes. She did send me them and I was very much pleased. Thank you so much, sir. Alright, Mr. Raming?
Did you get mine?
Yes, sir.
Who's asking? Who asked that? That was who?
For Chardonnay.
For Chardonnay. Remind me of your mother's first name, please.
Elaine.
Indeed. Last name.
Roll.
Roy. I love the check. I love the check. I don't know if offhand. I love the check. Okay, so today is English language as a subject, sorry. The theme. Okay, currently we're gonna lay like kind of vocabulary words. Then we're gonna get into the actual topic for today. Okay, so some vocabulary words that you all should know at your level or should be familiar with at your level. I'm not gonna give you too much because I can't, crowd you all with so much, but I want you all to be familiar with these ones. Okay, just for a start. Okay. Now the first one is sedulous, and I want to ask anyone without Google, what do we mean by sedulous? Sedulous.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Say it again.
Can you use it in a sentence?
I'll be giving it away.
And that's the English about context.
You want context?
Mm-hmm. Just like see one little sentence, I can see if I know it.
Okay, go ahead.
Can I say the meaning?
Yeah, go ahead.
What I think it's showing dedication, I think.
Dedication. Yeah, that's definitely
Yes,
part of
sir.
it. That's definitely part of it. Showing dedication.
Or diligence.
That's definitely it. That's the exact definition. Diligence. If you are sedulous, that means that you pay careful attention to details and you give a lot of effort. So students who are industrious, that means that they are not lazy and they are not indolent, which means that they are not a couch potato, right?
You said invalid?
Indolent. They're not indolent.
Indolent?
Indolent. Yeah, they're not indolent, right? Which means that they are not lazy. They're not a couch potato. So sedulous means that you are diligent. You put a lot of effort, a lot of constant effort to what you do. Okay. So a person who is sedulous works hard and doesn't give up easily. Synonyms for that would be I spelled synonyms wrong. So similar words would be diligence, industry, and dedication. And this is also another aspect of it, carefulness. All right. Obviously, antonyms would be, anyone can think of opposites of this? Opposites of sedulous.
Lazy.
Lazy, yes. Indolent. Those are gonna be your opposites.
Mr. Petit,
Yes, ma'am.
I have a serious question for you.
Go ahead.
Right?
Yes, my question is.
Do you teach for 3 hours straight?
You have a question for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's my question? What your question is?
And then how do you teach for 3 hours
Oh, how do I
straight?
teach?
Like,
How do you?
and he was a teacher, right? So you teach at school, and after school you teach for 3 hours?
Yeah.
Wow.
But you're a student, and you go to school, and then after school you come to classes. So you're the real MVP. You know?
Yeah, but I
No,
can do that.
no, y'all. I feel bad for y'all because y'all worse. I mean, I'm a teacher. I give work. I don't do the work. I give y'all work. You know? Uh, it's hard. You know, a teacher, after I already assign the work, I go sit down. And then they scratch themselves over the work I give them. But, you know, with y'all actually actively participating in it. And yeah, it's a lot of work to be a student. So I give kudos to y'all more so, you know.
I just saying, is I just be tired. You prepare a lesson, and you prepare a lesson like for your school and for after school.
Yes. Yeah, it's a part of the territory. Just take it that I love y'all so much. Y'all are
Yeah,
loved.
I would never.
See how it, yeah, how that works. Uh, all right. So we understand what sedulous is, right? Good.
Yes.
Now, construct a sentence using sedulous, and then once you finish with it, I just give you what 2 minutes to construct that sentence, and then once you finish, I want you to um, tell me it verbally. No, you know what? Post it in the chat.
You could repeat what you said?
You write a sentence using sedulous, okay, and post it inside the WhatsApp chat, not the inside the same chat, the Zoom chat. All right, I see some persons already putting it. Daniel, show off, Deja, show off.
Pardon?
Is you a real show off, very good. My mother is a sedulous person. She is very sedulous because she does all of her work. I like that. My sister is very sedulous. This girl is sedulous. She cannot be quiet about. She is a very sedulous student. My mother is very sedulous. All right. Or Kia, she is very sedulous with her work. Okay, good. Deja. Daniel, a sedulous father, worked a 60-hour week but still managed to spend time with his children. I like that. I'm gonna teach that. That's a very good one. The reason why I like this one is used in a sentence because it shows exactly, it basically explains what sedulous means in this, right? Like if you didn't know what sedulous means, you could have like understand it just based on the sentence that she constructed. Daniel, a sedulous father. Why is he sedulous? He works a 60-hour week, but still manages to spend time with his children. So he is very industrious, diligent, and careful. Very good work. All my classmates are sedulous when it comes down to getting the work done. I like this, Antoine. I like this. Amia, where's Amia? I know you was the humanities girl. What happened? Where your sentence?
I was working on it.
Those sedulous students refuse to abandon their project after having to start over. Ah, love it. Love it. Very good. Love it. Excellent. The next word is, and everyone should know what this is. I hope. I hope. I really hope. The next word is, oh, wrong way. Deficient. Spell that wrong. This, yeah. Deficient. What do we mean by deficient? This is very easy. What do we mean by deficient? Deficient.
When you lack in something.
When you lack in something. Anyone else? Deficient. Frank Pong, we want PG-13 sentences, please. Oh my god. This guy. This guy is
I was just gonna say if you saw that.
This guy
Rio's like,
he is crazy. Frank Pong, please. Every
like,
class,
like,
every class he does something interesting. Frank
he's
Pong. Frank Pong, oh Safo, please. Alright, deficient. What do we mean by deficient?
It means like quality or element.
Yeah, Google. Alright, Google. Thank you, Google.
What are you Google?
Really?
I thinking.
Yeah, you're thinking. Quality or element, yeah, really. Uh-huh. I like that one, Chris Ramming. He is so zealous. He passed every class. Alright, deficient. You know, persons are deficient in vitamin D, deficient in the essential vitamins and minerals. What do you mean by deficient?
Lack thereof.
Yeah, lack thereof. I like that one. Lacking some necessary quality or element. All right. Synonyms of deficient are gonna be what? I see my spelling is wrong. Synonyms are gonna be what?
Efficient.
Say it again.
Efficient.
Efficient? Why is it efficient?
Because I think I heard that before. I don't know if it's a real word.
Efficient. I know efficient is a word.
Yeah. That's what I meant. Efficient.
Efficient.
Efficient. Yes.
But efficient means that if you're able to do something efficiently, that means that you're able to do it little time, great work done. So you are productive, like, you know. So with little time, you're able to get a lot of work done. So you are efficient. So that doesn't really correlate with deficient. I mean, they sound alike, they rhyme.
I was just guessing.
But lacking. So basically anything that's a synonym of lacking. So stuff like
Sufficient.
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 No,
Yeah.
sufficient is the opposite. So
What?
yeah, sufficient. Sufficient.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant antonym. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, you thought I meant antonym. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So synonym. Deja.
Incomplete.
Say, someone say
Incomplete.
incomplete. I like that. I like that one.
I was gonna say bereft.
Say it again.
Bereft.
Bereft.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could work. Not a, it ain't the most typical.
Yeah, I know it's weird.
It ain't the most typical.
Lacking.
Lacking. Yeah, that's a part of the definition. How about inadequate? All right.
Inadequate.
Yeah, inadequate is good. Um, someone said incomplete. I like incomplete. Um, you said sufficient, Amia?
Well, I meant for antonym.
Okay, but insufficient would work for it, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, insufficient. And how about scanty? All those are good ones. All right. Then we have antonyms, opposites. So what are the opposite of deficient?
Sufficient.
Abundant.
I can wait this.
I know,
No.
right? Yeah. Go ahead. What is it?
Abundant.
I love that. I love that, Frank Pong. Abundant. I love it. That's a very good one. Abundant. Having a lot. How about sufficient, like Amia was saying from that time?
Yes, please.
How about abundant, sufficient? Basically,
Would,
you're not lacking, so you're satisfied.
would myrid work?
Say it again.
Like myrid, like I have a myrid of
Oh,
clothes.
that's not the way you pronounce it. Deja. It's not myriad. It's
Myriad.
myriad. Yeah, myriad. Yes, I like that one. Myriad.
Plentiful.
Plentiful. Plentiful.
You know.
A lot. A lot is good.
Enough.
Enough. Yeah, enough. Enough. Very good, Jasmine. Enough.
Perfect.
Perfect. That could work too. Anything else?
Wow.
Jeez.
Say it again. G's? No, not G's. G's don't work.
Noise meaning the person thing on background.
Background? Who background?
I don't know, but I had cussing.
Oh, I didn't have that. Thank God. Alright, we good?
Satisfactory.
You say what? Satisfactory. I like that. Okay. Okay, now use it in a sentence and put your answer in the group. Alright, use it in a sentence and put your answer in the group. 2 minutes to do that. We don't want simple sentences now. I want mature sentences. This is high school students and up. So I don't want I cat and he was
You want
deficient.
no
No.
You want no grade 1 to grade 6 senator.
No, and I don't want none but lover, Mr. Frank Bong. Alright. Alright, sir. You gone quiet, man, Frank Bong? What happened?
I'm just riding.
Yeah, right. So we good? Let me see. I have never been deficient in confidence. Wow. I like that. I like that, Amia. I like that. I like that. Clark was always deficient when her mother sent her down to earth to die. What? Oh, that's dark, Albanique. While at the cash register in Tuvalu, I realized that I was deficient in funds to purchase my items. Lovely Carthon, you just spelled deficient wrong, but lovely. Um, Women who are dieting can become iron deficient. Please, man, leave the woman alone. Tanko. Leave them alone. This man was deficient, so he couldn't get a job. Alright, Bino. Alright. Their food was deficient in iron. Karma is always deficient in my class. Okay. Alright. I like these sentences. I like this one. This one is nice, short, but I love it. It's powerful. I like that one, Amia. Um, Sorry, I was trying. Bob is the only one in class who is deficient because his mother died last week. Oh, okay. Lacking. Alright. Alright. I like this one. I'm gonna take this one, teach this one, Amia. I have never been deficient in confidence. My goodness. Wow.
Have an accent.
I love that. Honestly, that sounds like a
I know,
motivational
right?
type, you know.
That's so powerful. That's like wow. Like put that on a quote. You know what I mean? Like
Make
that's
sure
so
you
for real.
type it out.
That's a poster. What is it? What's your initial says what? A
A.
A
Yeah.
A. Oh boy, A A. What we could put next to this one? D Deja what? Mackenzie DM. My goodness, these are stuff you. No one in there they look out. No one in nearby neighborhood noticed that the orphans were deficient in food and care. I love it. Very good. They are and I like that she say orphans. Orphans are what? That's um persons who their parents die or their parents neglect them. So definitely they would be deficient in food and care. They wouldn't have it, they lack it. Alright, so I like that. The chicken form from, I think that means from the school's cafeteria is deficient in seasoning. Oh mercy.
That is so true, especially for my food.
Y'all don't serve chicken at your school.
We serve Vicken at its worst.
What child? I can't get into that.
It's really bad. It tastes like rubber.
No man, that's not true.
The truth hurts, right?
Oh my goodness.
Well, trick us into eating mutton and say it was ribs.
Oh boy. But you're all picky though. You're all picky. Children are always picky.
One barbecue.
Alright. Last vocabulary word. Everyone should know this one. I'm not gonna pronounce it. It's J. We don't really usually have words in J, but anyone know what I'm gonna say? I ain't gonna finish it yet.
Jeopardize.
Jeopardize. Very good. Not Jeopardy. Jeopardize. I know y'all was thinking about that. Jeopardize. What do you mean by jeopardize? Mm-hmm.
And when you jeopardize the opportunity, like you fumble the bag or something.
Yeah, I like that you use that like that. Uh-huh. You understand what it's saying. You what?
Means you can damage something.
You damage something. You ruin something. So you had the opportunity,
Right.
but you jeopardize it, or you
Um,
ruin it. You didn't take full advantage of it, right?
Right.
It kind of
I
flopped.
would say to get revenge.
To get revenge? No, not to get revenge. No, not to get revenge. No. Oh, jeopardize. Oh yeah, I see you coming from. Ooh, child. That's the dangerous side. Okay, I understand what you're saying. Renee Stubbs, how are you doing?
I'm okay.
Okay, we're just going over some vocabulary words before we get an actual meat of the lesson. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
what I want you to do is, like the rest of them are doing, take down the notes that we have, and after class, I want you to send a picture to me on WhatsApp of the notes that you took. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So jeopardize means to cause something to be harmed or damaged. To put something in danger, in danger, or at risk. All right. Jeopardize. Synonyms of jeopardize would be what?
Revenge.
Revenge. Other work. Jeopardize. That's close. It's a fast synonym though.
Would sacrifice be an antonym or a synonym?
Child, y'all dark, man. Y'all,
I just
y'all,
asked.
y'all on the dark side.
It's almost similar. Like I sacrifice my life for this, but then it's also but
Oh,
jeopardize.
you jeopardize your life. Okay. All right.
No, I mean like that.
Okay. I like this one. I see this one on Google. I like this one that they use. They said imperil. This is probably the first synonym of um of of jeopardize. Imperil. This is exactly the same word. Imperil. You know what peril means, right? Peril means, they say we live in perilous times. Perilous times basically means dangerous times, right? So if I imperil your life, or if I imperil something, I put it in danger. So imperil is definitely a good one. Risk is a good one. I like risk.
Implicate.
Say it again.
Implicate.
Implicate. Yeah. I don't really like that one. Implicate. Nope. Um. Threaten.
What about ruin?
Ruin. I like that. Someone said revenge earlier. Like I said, that one is a far synonym of it. Um,
Compromise.
compromise is good. I like compromise. I like these other ones too. Chance, gamble, because you're putting something at risk. Okay. Okay, I like these ones. Now, antonyms of jeopardize. Antonyms of jeopardize would be what? If you're not
Restore. I
restore,
mean,
say restore.
restore.
Restore. Something closer. If you're not jeopardizing something, if you're not damaging it, if you're not ruining it, say it again.
Protect.
Protect. Protect. Very good.
Save.
Guard.
Save. Safeguard. This is very good. I like that one. Safeguard. Another one.
I would say the save, but I'm not too sure.
To save. Very good. To save.
I did say restore, but I guess not the same thing as save.
It's close. It's a far antonym though. Anyone else? To protect, to safeguard, to save. What else?
Secure.
To secure. My goodness, Amir, you on a roll. To secure. I love it. All right, and so let's use this in a sentence. So you have 2 minutes to come up with a sentence containing the word jeopardize in it. And once you finish, put it in the chat. All right. All right. I see only one sentence. Good child. All right. So Albanique, I want to know who this Karma is. Karma always jeopardizes her brother company because she is jealous that her brother stolen her company and now making millions. All right, we could fix that. Choose a regular name like Sue or we should say what we call her. We call her Sarah. Sarah always jeopardizes her brother's company because she is jealous that her brother has stolen her company and is now making millions. So fix that one, Albany. But I like the way you use jeopardize, yeah. Shazmin, Skylar jeopardizes, or Skylar has jeopardized my chance at winning. What? Shazmin, where you gonna win Miss Bahamas? When sense?
No,
When sense? You gonna win Miss Bahamas? You doing
no,
that too? You doing
it's
that too?
just it's just a sentence.
You sure? Man, that sounds like a dream, man. That sound like no sentence, man.
It's just a sentence.
Nah, I believe that. But let's fix it. Skylar has jeopardized my chance at winning Miss Bahamas. That's better. Oh, Deja, I just say keep it PG-13.
That is PG-13. Evan in the news. Everybody go.
PG, come on, man. Even Frank Pong was in that explicit. Oh boy.
That is PG. I said nothing
I can't even
inappropriate.
read that. I can't even read that. Friends can jeopardize your focus on your schoolwork. Miss Store, I love it. Man, I love that one. Friends can jeopardize your focus on your schoolwork. Mercy. Carton. My evil sister tried to jeopardize her best friend's bridal shower. So you have an evil stepsister. Sound like Cinderella. Mr. Petite Hat. Bad behavior jeopardizes image. What? What? Saria. Saria. What's happening in that sentence? All right. Tim was so mad he jeopardizes grandma Ashley's by accident. Damage. Mm,
LOL.
jeopardize is not the best word to use right there. Even though it means to cause damage, but no, it ain't really the best word. Man, Amia, man, you come with these motivational, these post on my wall, put on my uh, what they call it, chart, everything to jeopardize my future for such an insignificant thing would be foolish of me. This is perfect. I like this because it really uses jeopardize in the best way. Like it shows that you imperiling your future, you risking it, you are going to put it at risk. I like that. I really like that, Amia.
So profound.
I really like that. I really like
Just
that.
sure if you take a quote, you have to tag me and pay me.
I
That's
know,
all.
right? I know. It's in royalties. He
Yeah.
jeopardized my life.
Please.
He has jeopardized his life by playing ball with an injury. Fix that one, Frank Baum. My life was jeopardized by faith. Interesting. My life was jeopardized by faith. Interesting. My sister always tries to jeopardize my chances of watching my favorite TV show. I like that. I mean, it has instead of this. I have to go. Good night. Jeopardize teats. My ex-wife tries to jeopardize my future by wrongful conviction. Oh boy, they ain't letting up on this ex-wife narrative, boy. But thank you, Latrey. That's a good use of it. I think I'm gonna go with if I what's her name? What's her name?
Amia?
Amia. I already have Amia. That's the only reason why I use her on again. All right. But I want to use Miss Storm. All right. All right. So friends can jeopardize your focus on your schoolwork. I like that one. That's what K-A. What's that? What's the name? Kushana Store. So K-S.
It's Kashana.
Kushana. I'm so sorry. Let me just keep stick to calling you Miss Store then.
Yeah.
Kushana. All right. All right. Good. So let's get into the lesson today. Um, I'm sorry. That was long. Let's get into actual meat of the matter.
Girl. Lesson.
Say it again. What did you say, Amia?
I was already in the lesson.
You thought we ready in the lesson? Yeah, that's
I'm not done.
Yeah, who says they're not done? Let me guess. It's
Me.
Bernice. Take a picture of it for me, please, so we can get. I mean, yeah, that's technically a part of the lesson, but you know what I mean. Into the actual, like, what should I say? Uh, the actual notes and stuff. All right, let's go. So, what I go ahead.
I have to leave a bit early today.
Okay, sure, no problem. Have a good one. We'll miss you.
Thank you. I missed you too.
Yeah, take care. All right, a positive. Recognizing a positive phrase. So let's see if we could get through this. So today we're going to be looking at recognizing apositives and apositive phrases. So an apositive or apositives are what they are. They are nouns or they are pronouns placed directly after other nouns or pronouns. And why do we do that? Why would we do that? We do that to give additional information. Deja, you like to do this when you're writing. Use apositives or apositive phrases about these.
Interesting. I never knew they were called that.
Yeah. All right. Apositives are often set off from the rest of the sentences, the rest of the sentence, by commas or dashes. Okay. So let's do this. Underline the apositives used in the sentences below. So remember, an apositive is a noun or a noun itself or pronoun itself. So it itself is a noun or pronoun. Okay? And we use apositives by putting them directly in front of other nouns, and we use them to provide extra information or additional information about what we just talked about. So let's begin with these examples. So the first one is the painter. Let's say we have the painter, comma, Pablo Picasso lived in Spain. So, can someone tell me what is the apositive that's used in the sentence? What is the apositive used in the first sentence, please? Anyone? Don't be shy.
The painter
The painter? No, it's not the painter.
Lived.
No, it's not lived. Say it again. No.
Man.
No.
Pablo Picasso.
Very good. Pablo Picasso. Pablo Picasso. That is the apositive right there. Because remember, this is the painter is a noun, and we have here the name of the painter. All right. So we have here the name of a painter. Remember, we said that it is placed directly after nouns or pronouns. So we put here Pablo Picasso to give us what? Additional information about the painter. So by saying Pablo Picasso, we given additional information about the painter. We're telling you, hey, this is who the painter is. The painter is Pablo Picasso. So let me give you another one. So I want to visit Spain's famous museum. The Parado. And the next one is his painting Guernica impressed my father. Okay, so what is the a positive in the second sentence?
Pardon me?
What is a positive in the second sentence? Being no.
The Prado?
Say it again. Yes, the Parado. Because why? This is given additional information about what? The museum. Okay. So the Parado is the a positive. How about number 3? His painting, Guernica, impressed my father.
Grenita, Grenita.
Very good. His painting, Guernica, impressed my father. That is the a positive. All right. Now, okay, so that's a positive. Now, next thing is okay. Next one is so now we want a positive phrases. Any questions on what we mean by a positives? Any questions? Do we understand it? It's basically a noun or pronoun used to give more information on what you said previously. So Guernica gives us more information on the painting. The Parado gives us more information on the museum, and Pablo Picasso gives us more information on the painter. Here we could put commas here to let the reader know that we're pausing. An a positive phrase is a noun. So now we talk about a positives. Now we're going to talk about a positive phrases. An a positive phrase is a noun or pronoun with modifiers. It stands next to a noun or pronoun. And just like a positive, it what? Adds more information or details. Alright, so underline the a positive phrases used in the sentences below. So, number 1, Willa Cather, an American novelist, wrote my Botania. Let's say wrote the book My Own Antonia. Alright. In this one, number 1, what is the a positive phrase in number 1? Don't be shy. Tell me what's the positive phrase in number 1? We're looking for a phrase that gives more information on the noun.
American novel.
Very good. So, an American novelist tells us more information about who?
Will Sakata.
Willa Cather. Very good. So, Lisbon, a thriving port in Portugal has often been the scene of the scene of espionage. So which one is a positive phrase that gives us more information about Lisbon? No one?
Lisbon?
Say it again?
Lisbon?
No, I want the phrase that gives us more information about Lisbon. What tells us more information about Lisbon?
A thriving part of Portugal.
Very good. A thriving port in Portugal. All right. That's the a positive phrase. It gives us more information about Lisbon. And finally, the shopping centers or the shopping center, a network of cars, shops, and people provides many jobs. Good. Deja, what is, so let me ask a new person. Brianna Stubbs, what is a positive phrase in number 3? Or Brene Stubbs, sorry.
Provides many jobs.
No. What gives us more information about the shopping center?
A network of cars, shop, and people.
Yeah, very good. A network of cars, shops, and people. That is telling us more about the shopping center. That the shopping center is a network of cars, shops, and people. Okay. So that's the positive phrase. All right. So just a quick review. The a positives are nouns or pronouns that explain or add more and give more information about a noun. And a positive phrases are phrases that explain or give more information about the noun or pronoun. An American novelist gives us more information about Willa Carter. A thriving port in Portugal gives us more information about Lisbon. And a network of cars, shops, and people tells us what a shopping center is. Pablo Picasso tells us the name of the painter. The Parado tells us the name of the museum. And Guernica tells us the name of the painting. So a positives and a positive phrases gives us more information about the noun itself. So it's 9:01 currently. Once you finish with the notes, like I said, right after you sign out, please take a picture of your notes and send them to me before you go to bed. And the next thing is, once you finish taking down these notes, you can leave. I would see you tomorrow for those who are coming from our class tomorrow. And at 6 o'clock. So have a wonderful night. And take care. Yes, sir.
Where you go all the way up to the first page, man?
The first page? What it is from math?
Yes, sir.
Hold on, can I screenshot this first, please?
Yes, you can take a screenshot. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Done.
Hello.
All right. Anyone else still writing? Yes.
Let's put my cat say hello.
I still writing.
Okay, no problem. You say your cat say hello, Mr. Franklin?
Yes, sir.
Really? Really? Franklin. Good night, Miss Store. All right, so we good? We good? Or you're still writing?
Yes, sir.
I'm still writing, so if you're still writing and you screenshot it, can you leave or still wait until you are complete?
You could leave if you already screenshot it.
Good night.
Good night, sister. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Antoine. All right, Frank Wong, I'm about to leave.
Oh, I want to go. Hurry up.
All right.
Don't
We go all the way up.
Stop. Don't you shut down, man?
We there?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. That's it?
That's it.
All right. Have a good one.